Hey guys, welcome back to Icarus. So I've been playing offline, trying to get the number of electronics to a decent level so that we can actually do some crafting in this episode. And I have managed to craft 120 electronics so far. We're going to keep working on that number because we need to craft two things. If I have a look in my tech tree, we are now level 41, so we have unlocked tier 5, which means we can craft the manufacturer. That is going to require 3,000 power to actually get going, and we're not really ready for that right now. We're still rocking the fabricator, but within the tier 4 menu, there are a couple of things that we really do need to work on. I've unlocked solar panels already, but all of the solar panel recipes require composite, and that is something we haven't been able to produce yet. To do that, we are going to need to craft the material processor, which needs 60 electronics, to then make composite paste, which is fairly straightforward, although we'll need some raw gold and iron and silica. But in order to cook that into composite, we will need the electric furnace, and that needs 2,500 power. And I think we just about have that. But that again needs 60 electronics to craft. So this has been my struggle. But we now have the 120 electronics that we need to do both of those things. And I'm really hoping that we have the power. It's going to be close. It's going to be very close. But we'll do a bit of switching things off, I guess, maybe, and see if we can kind of fudge it and make that work for us. I should show you on the map, we have a mission. Actually, if I show you on the screen there, simple mission, collect a portable beacon from the delivery pod, which I've already done. And then we need to find the abandoned prospector base, which you can see marked by this purple circle here. But also, you will notice there are 3 markers down here, and I now have electric mining set up for copper. And I think that one is probably just standard biofuel. And then we have electric mining for gold, I think, in one of the caves. And we also have platinum. So we've got a few mines dotted around. And one by one, I'm marking them on the map so that they're pretty easy to go and find. So we'll go and pick up a few resources from those places. Probably soon after we've done this abandoned prospector base. In my inventory, I am probably going to need my hammer, and I'm just wondering what item on my tool belt I probably need to swap this out for. Let's maybe swap it over for the recurve bow for now, because I am very heavily using the knives. Food wise, we're doing pretty well with the new attachment to the platinum knife, where we get extra, I think it's this one actually, we get extra butchery skill. We have now a lot of stringy meat, and I also did one of the missions where you had to hunt a bunch of rabbits, so we've got a bunch of soft meat as well. And I did one other mission where we got some saltwater fillets, so we have some fish as well. So we've got a variety of food. Oh, and I should show you, just before we get going, it's 5:30 in the afternoon. I'm wondering if we should probably go and do this quest in the morning. But I should show you, I did put down our planters, and I do need to harvest this, some of it anyway. We have a, what is this? That is a coconut. I'm just trying to see where it tells you what the crop is. Does it give you the name? I don't think it does, unless I'm missing that, but it's very clearly a coconut. This one is kiwi fruit. We have some mushrooms. That is avocado, and we have some strawberries. So let me also grab my iron sickle. And we will harvest this. Now, if you look, let me take that mission off the screen there. If you look on the modifiers there, these crops are at 20%. And when I harvest them, they've got to 30%. I am going to remove the plants now, and we will replant that crop plot with something else, because once you get to about 30%, your yield just falls off a cliff. So the quality and the harvest of the plant. So it's definitely worth keeping an eye on that. So nothing else is ready to harvest. We'll make sure we keep an eye on that as well. And let me pop that back in the bag there. I'll put this back on here. We need to put those strawberries away. And we'll sort out the gardening a little bit later. And I've just locked myself back into the greenhouse. And in the freezer, I've started replacing all of the manually harvested fruits and vegetables that I found out in the world. I've manually removed those and turned them into seeds, and I am replacing them with prospector grown crops, as you can see by the highlight around the food. Right, okay, well, we have that mission to do. Is it too early to sleep? I wonder. I'm looking at the weather forecast. I'm wondering whether we're going to get some heavy rain or not. And I want to leave... I showed you the map here for these mining sites. I want to leave these sites to just accumulate a little bit more resources before we do too much more. Shall we go and take a look at this this site? I think maybe we've probably got time. So let's have some food. There we go. And I'll get a knife out. Let's go and see if we can find this quickly. It is getting dark. I'll leave the light on. This should be a quick build, repair, and then we can remove the wall pieces, deconstruct it to some extent, and then hopefully reclaim the beacon as well. So that'd be good, and then we can use that for another mining marker. So we've got the perk that lets us run faster with the knife, and we're using a lot of foods. Ah, right, so it's somewhere here. Here it is. So we need to get this repaired sharpish before it gets damaged. And then we can actually get this mission completed before the nightfall, I'm hoping. And certainly before any weather hits. At least that's my goal. So, pretty simple job. Fairly easy to do with the hammer. If anything starts attacking this thing, we'll take care of it. Oh, I should put the mission back up. Defend and repair the base. So once you've repaired it, you're pretty much done. Baby bears. Really? Baby bears? Any more baby bears? No more baby bears right now. I should have repaired this hammer, I reckon. $27 pieces remaining. A lot of this stuff is inside. Are you coming to eat my base? No, you're good. Let's just get it done. 74% repaired. I reckon we can get inside now. Get the flooring done. And actually, We're good now. I'm going to repair the rest of it. We can just take this all apart and just claim these resources. So, what do we have in there? Nothing. We have sustenance enhancement tonic and a steel hammer. Oh, yes, please. That's nice. And nothing else. Okay, there is a bed. I guess we could pick that up. A bedroll. But yeah, let's put down the beacon. And then we can pick this up in a second. Alright. So we are gathering materials from removing all of this. Which kind of feels, yeah, a little bit cheaty, doesn't it, really? Alright, and then where's the ramp for the entrance? I've forgotten. Is it here or this one? This one? And then we need to pick up our reward, which was where? This way? Let's get a knife on our belt. Where are you? Here it is. Alright, so these are the choices we have. Barrel widening attachment, icebox ice and squash. Squash seed, rhubarb seed. I'm having that because I have definitely not thrown any rhubarb yet. And all I need to do now is find where I left the beacon. Which would be cool if I can pick it back up again. Here it is. So we now have another beacon for another mine. So all I need to do now is head back home and I think we're done. Is that true? I'll just leave that. Yeah, that's fine. Right, okay, let's head home. And we got everything we needed, didn't we? Yeah, we got some rhubarb. Interesting. Yikes. What are the sounds? Are we being chased? Well, there's wolves and all sorts of things. Well, we'll get back and we'll sleep. And then I'm probably going to head over to a couple of the mines that we've got going on. And then maybe we'll get crafting. So that was a pretty cool mission. Yeah, weather event. I knew it. I knew something was going to kick off. Right, we've got a bit of rhubarb. I don't know what we're going to do with that, really. Sure, there's some cooking we can do with that. And we will pop the seeds away. Portable beacon I'll probably keep on me. And these things, I am just going to destroy them for resources. I've got a bunch of them in the cupboard anyway. And I would like to get some of the sticks. Because I don't think I have any at all. Sticks and fibre. And I do not have a bedroll. And there's our steel hammer. That's awesome. So we will replace our iron hammer. Do I have any attachments on that? No, I don't. It's not enhanced anyway. That's fine. Let me drop that iron hammer just in the repair station for now. There we go. Right, what sort of weather is this? Strong winds. Okay, so we are going to have to repair our wind turbines outside. Yep, they're all wobbly. They're taking damage as we speak. So that's not ideal. Well, we've got food active. Let's get some crafting done. So we know we need to make a materials processor. We're going to need 8 carbon fiber, 3 titanium plates. All right, let's get some titanium. Let's start with those. Let's make sure we select craftable. And how many does this make? Let's do 3. Just wait for the first one. What else do we need? 30 aluminium. Let me take one of those. That'll be the 30 I need. Get that away in there. That made 2, did it? Or did I have them on me already? Ah, okay, that's fine. And then we just need 8 carbon fibre. And the carbon fibre paste takes organic resin, aluminium ingots, silica and epoxy. Did grab some more silica. Here we are. What else was that? Aluminium ingots. We'll just get a stack of that. What else? Organic resin. Yeah, we have a bunch here. And epoxy. Ooh, we are very short of epoxy. Let's make some. I guess we'll do a bunch of bones. That won't take long to do. Crushed bone. Let's max that out. Queue that up. Queue that up. There we go. And we'll have the fire inlets. Nice. There we go. We've got some repairs to do soon. That's for sure. Alright, we've got plenty of salt. Just making sure we can still cook stuff. How's our oxygen doing? That's doing fine. Water, we're doing fine. We're on level 41. We have 9 points available. I'll just show you what I've been working towards on the talent side. In solo, I actually opened up health monitor so we can now see the animal health bars, which is really useful actually. Definitely came in very handy with the hunting the rabbits. That was a fun time. And then I found this one, get up and go. We can increase our base stamina. And I've been going down the shotgun route, so a little bit more damage with shotguns. And apart from that, I think you've seen everything else. Yeah. And then tech tree wise, I've not really opened anything else up because we've got a bunch of stuff here to work on. And we've already opened up the electric deep mining drill. And as I say, I think I've got 1 on gold, 1 on copper. And then we've got a normal biofuel mining drill on iron. We've got 1 on platinum. There's 1 on aluminium, and I think there's 1 on titanium somewhere, but I need to mark them all because I am losing where they all are. Anyway, we've got some of this we can make. Let's wait until it gets to 60, I guess. There we go. Get that crafted next. It sounds very dramatic outside. Now, the material processor is also going to take some electrics, 1500. So we're definitely not going to have enough. We're probably going to have to make another wind turbine or really get working on this solar panel. So let's have a look at just how far away from making another turbine we are. I can work out where it is. Is it this one? Yeah, we're going to need another 8 electronics, a bunch of copper wire, some more gold wire, some more carbon fibre. Everything else is reasonable, but yeah, kind of tricky. So what else did we need for this materials processor? We need just 8 carbon fibre. Well, I am only making what I need right now so that I don't run out of materials. So let's get that done. And we'll get those in the furnace here. So this is a really big step, and I should explain, I did a lot of this grinding for these materials off camera, off recording. Wow, it was a good 3 or 4 hours to get to this point, so hope you forgive me for just getting on with it. And yeah, I just put my head down and carried on. Oh, and I should show you as well, I did have a very helpful comment from someone. Said there is a addition or alteration you can make to your armor to stop the degradation of tools a little bit more and also reduce the stamina, and I have added that to my arms. So as you can see, it's called Worksman 1 is the effect, and we use less stamina with tools and 10% less wear rate. So that is awesome. Oh, and I made a new backpack. For some reason, I completely missed that there was a new backpack available to me. And I don't remember, I don't recall where it was. Was it in the... Was it in this bench up here? It could have been. I think I unlocked it eventually. Yeah, but it was a very simple recipe. Rope, cured leather, and epoxy. Where did I unlock that backpack? It's got to be in tier 3. Backpack. Let's have a look. It has to be in here. I don't think it would have been a tier 2 item, but you never know. I should really just drag this bar over. There we go, cured leather backpack. I never noticed that there before. So yeah, that's how I unlocked that. I wouldn't mind getting some of these advanced decoration items and get this place looking a little bit smarter, but that can wait for sure. And one of the mission rewards, by the way, was a polar bear vestige. So that was something else I was looking into. I wanted to make the Arctic armor, and you need a polar bear vestige to craft it, but you also have to unlock it. Here it is. Is it in this set? Oh, here we are. Arctic armor. And you have to unlock it as a talent in order to be able to craft this. But for the Arctic head armor, you need a polar bear vestige. Everything else I've got. But once I've unlocked this as a talent, then we will be good to go. And I think it's... Yes, this is it. It's under hunting. You go into chase them down, base stamina, leather breakdown, without a sound, so harder to detect when in stealth. And then you unlock a blueprint for the ghillie armor. And if you scroll all the way down here, you have to unlock the blueprint for the Arctic armor. So you need this before you can then go to the tech tree here and have this available. So it's kind of a 2-step unlock. So that was fun, finding that out. Working out what was going there. Okay, so, right, we need our carbon fibre paste, our carbon fibre. And fabricator, there we go. Let's get that crafted, finally. That's so cool. That was a lot of work getting that done. And then the other thing I want to unlock is the electric furnace. We need 30 steel ingots and 4 glass, and we have everything else. So let me grab 4 glass out of here. Oh, okay, well, we'll just count it individually. And 30 steel. Now I have been working on my steel. And let's do a split stack on these. Just take what I need. And in here, we can now craft the electric furnace. So that is awesome. And that is going to replace this. So we will get those placed when we get back. I want to go and pick up a couple of things from the location the mining location, and I also need to repair the wind turbines that are out there. We need to make some more circuit boards. So yeah, we need to do that first. Let me put some things away. And is it too late to sleep? It's not too late to sleep. So let's get everything placed back where it needs to go. And we will have some sleep. Make sure we're fed. Repair our lantern. And then we'll head out. Awesome. Now, does the weather look good? The weather looks fine for now at least. Let's turn this off. Food-wise, I'm going to use up all this food, so we need a pumpkin loaf. We need one of those. And let's get some... Oh, and one of the rewards I got was cooked fatty T-bone, which is really awesome. Let's take stringy meat with us, I guess. We could take some saltwater fillets. Should we take those instead? Why not? Let's take a couple of these stringy meats, because that's about to expire. Alright, so we've got food on us. I'm going to run down and hopefully go and pick up some... lots of ore, and if we need to, we can place a beacon. I've got replacement biofuel, and I have a deep mining drill available to put down in case we see another location we wanna do. But let's get this repair done first. Actually, we should probably keep on top of that. So steel hammer, and let's repair the lantern. I need some of this. Drop that in there, and then we'll repair the lantern. There we go. Alright. So, we should be able to turn that off now. Let's give these a little bit of a hit. And this hammer should be much more durable. I will put one of the attachments on it now that I've got a steel one. And that will last us even longer. Right, so we are going to run all the way down to the copper. Pick up all of that first, and then we'll grab some platinum and iron on the way back. And then I do need to look for the gold, but that is over in a different direction. So let's run and see how far we can get before we run into any problems with weather. But I will see you when I get there. Okay, we have arrived. This is my iron ore site, and we have that already marked here. And we also have biofuel in there. This is the biofuel generator, and I'm going to leave that just running because we're doing pretty well for iron right now. Let me pop some of the full stacks away, and then we're going to run round to the copper location, which is not far from here. Really is just around the cliff here. And then we'll also go and find the platinum one as well. Drop everything off back at the base, and then we will head out and go and grab some gold as well, because we're going to need gold wire as well. And this is where the copper deposit is. And again, we have biofuel in here. Lovely, look at that. Copper ore. So we are full. Oh no. Let's see whether we can put any of this away. No. Open inventory. Let's take some of this stuff out. So do we need to mark this? We don't. Let's swap that over. And we will put some of the gold in here. The copper, sorry. Alright, I think we're good. We are over encumbered. Maybe we should swap out the the biofuel on the iron drill. Yeah, that might be a good idea. Or do I want to use it on the platinum? Let's do it on the platinum over here. What could I drop? I didn't destroy these, which are going to be, I guess, carry weight's an issue. I can put that away. I can put that back down there. How are we doing now? Is that a little better? That's better. Right, good. Okay, let me just check I did this correctly before we leave. So this is the most important one. We need copper. So much copper. So you are now full and marked. Good. Let's go and check out the platinum drill as well. It's just up here on the ridge. Nice, quick and easy location to get to after you've come down and grabbed your copper. Which is pretty satisfying. Oh, loads of rabbits around. And it's just up here if I remember correctly. Such a great location. Yeah, this is just a biofuel deep mining drill. So ideally I would like to change this over to be an electric one because it's so much more efficient. But it's fine for now. It's given us what we need. I can actually run up this way, I guess. Oh, I'm not going to go that way. There we go. And then just down here. Iron. I think I'll leave the iron. Did I pick up iron? I picked up iron first, didn't I? I didn't swap the biofuel over, but I'm not too worried about that. Let's get what we've got with us back to base and get the copper refining so we can start making some more copper wire and some more electronics. And then hopefully we'll do, excuse me, chamois. Hopefully we can actually connect up the electric furnace and get some composites made and maybe think about making a solar panel. Because we're going to need much more power than we have right now. So there is a location here somewhere. I think this is for titanium. There's a deep mining location there. That one's titanium. I have another location for titanium somewhere else anyway. So I'm kind of leaving that be for now. I might relocate some of them as I find other spots that are more handy to get to. But for now, there we go. Right, lovely. So we want to get all of the copper. And actually, before we do anything, let's dump the canisters in here and get those working because we are definitely going to need some more biofuel for our drills. Okay, copper ore. Let me keep one stack because I'm sure some recipe needs a stack. There's a stack of gold needed. There might be a stack of copper. I'm not entirely sure. We'll put the iron away. We can put the rest of the platinum. We've got a lot of platinum now. And we'll keep a stack in there. There we go. So more copper, platinum. Do a quick sort. Check my inventory in these bags. Yeah, we're good here. So we've got our steel hammer, iron axe. We've got the portable beacon and the mining drill. Good. Alright, so if I want to make more electronics, yeah, it's just copper wire I am short of. So how much copper do we have? We can afford to use some of this now because, of course, we are making some more. So I will do max. And then for the solar panel, I really want that one. We need 30. That's not going to happen. Composites, we're going to need 18. It might just be worth us making another turbine. So we just need 8 electronics. Alright, so how many can we craft? What's the max? 6. And what will I be short on? A little bit more copper wire. Right, okay. Well, that's easily done. So let's do another bunch of copper wire. We're going to use it. So wind turbine. Keep coming out of that. Let's have a look in here. I just want to connect up one more turbine, I think. Yeah, 8 electronics. We'll need 25 more aluminium, which we've got, no problem. Let's grab that. Put everything together in here, and then we can just put that one maybe on the roof or something. Right, we only need 8, so let's just do what we need. And what else? Oh, there's something else missing. Carbon fibre. Right, carbon paste. Aluminium, silica, resin, epoxy. Let's do that. Probably won't be enough. Silica. I have a partial stack. I do. There we go. And we need that in here. This. We've got you. Actually, I can leave that in there. We need what? What am I making in here? Carbon paste, epoxy. That's what I'm looking for. Where are you there? 71. And how many of these do we need? Let me just quickly check. 5. Not too bad. There we go. So we can put this and this back in there. Do a quick sort. And how are we doing for our XP? Right, we're about to lose the food bath. Inventory for cooked meat. So let's have our fish fillet and our stringy meats. 5. Okay. And we do want to put this in the fire first, so we'll do that in that order. Alright, and I'll put this copper away. That's a pretty decent amount in there. Partial stack. There we go, perfect. So we want 5 of these. We can make one more turbine. Let me get the tool out, the electric tool. And I guess we can put this one back up on the roof. We had one on there originally. And that makes sense. I mean, it's out of the way. All of these are running. There we go. We'll grab that. And let's make that wind turbine. It does mean we have to get up and down off the roof, but I mean, I think we can live with that. That's fine. There we go. Perfect. So we've got a lot more to do. Do we have... Yeah, let's just split one of those off. Is it Alt? That's all I need. I just need to get up on the roof here. And we'll get this placed and then connect it up. So, deploy. Jump up here, up onto the roof. Here's our beacon, by the way. But yeah, I think this makes total sense, having this up here. And I mean, that should be good around there. And then we need the tool. And we'll take it off of this connection and just tuck it in. Straight there. And that should be now generating some extra power for us. And I don't think I even need to do anything special with the wire in there. I think that looks fine. Yep, that's good. Get rid of you. Get inside. Let's check our board now. Yeah, that looks better, doesn't it? So we've got 4, making 7,000. And our demand is going to greatly increase. We need to put the electric furnace down and hook that up. There is a water connection as well. Let's let the copper finish, and we'll put this platinum in a little later on. I'm not desperate for that right now. And I'll keep the electricity tool out. That's good. Let's grab the furnace, the processor. And we can make the new bench here, but I mean, it's fine. Alright, so we've got a little bit of copper left. Pop that down there. Right, how much? Is that just 1? Yeah, so we've got a little bit to go. Where are we going to put the processor? I mean, that could go under here. No, no. Sad. That would have been cool if that had fit there. We could put it here, or we could stick it in this corner somewhere. What I'm thinking of doing, we are going to have to craft, by the way, very soon. This thing, the manufacturer. Now this thing is huge. Well, actually, we are going to have to craft something else first. It is... Have I unlocked this? It's the foundry. Found this thing. This was huge, but I think the foundry has been shrunk down in size. This used to take up like 1.5 floors, which is why I kind of made this in this configuration. What I'm hoping to be able to do is put another 3 floors. Let me get rid of this wall. There we go. What I'm hoping to do, let's just get rid of that like that, is put another 3 floors, bring these walls out, have some extra walls obviously at the side here, and then connect the roof up. Maybe put another skylight in as well, so we could always put another turbine on the roof as well if we wish. Just to make a little bit of extra crafting room out here. So just duplicate this in this location, fix the roof, and have another skylight. And then I'm hoping I can kind of reorganize some of the stuff in here, because this will go. This forge will be replaced with the new forge. This foundry, I think. Yeah, higher quality weapons and tools. And then we should be able to kind of fit the rest of this stuff around the sides, because there's not much in here. There's the alteration bench, there's these cupboards. The cupboards can certainly move somewhere. I'm sure I can fit them in somewhere else. So I'm going to need concrete and some other materials for that. That'll give us a little bit more room upstairs as well. So yeah, maybe the alteration bench could then go upstairs. So, you know. That could work. My battery packs are nicely charging as well. That's good. Anyway, that's the plan for that area. And that'll give us a lot more crafting room. But then, of course, when you've done... What? Really? Yikes. Okay, I killed you with the wrong knife, but that's fine. Ah, stringy meat. Very nice. I guess we'll get that cooking while I'm here. Max craft, and then I can salt it and put it away. So that's that. Once we've got this foundry built, we are looking then at tier 5 to craft up the manufacturer. But again, this is why we need to expand our power generation, and some solar panels on the roof is going to sort that for us. And then there's all sorts of other stuff. So we are going to need a lot more room for sure. Moving forward, there's another wolf hanging around there. Very interesting. Right, anyway, let's get back to what we should be doing, which is picking this furnace up and putting down the electric furnace, which I'm really hoping is going to fit in this space. We'll see. Electric furnace. They are sometimes a little bigger. There is already a water connection underneath there, you can see, which is good. And that's looking not too bad, to be honest. And let me grab the water tool as well. And I will connect up water first, because I can already see that connection under there. Hopefully. That doesn't look like I've done it right, does it? Let me crouch. Okay, I might need to get underneath here again and work this out. So which one am I fixing? Let's have a look. I might need to pick that up again. Yeah, I'll pick this up, I think, first. It might make it a little easier, and then we'll disconnect it. So that's almost in the right spot, but anyway. Right, electric furnace, deploy. I think we can afford to push that a little bit further over this time. It's colliding. It's a little far back against the window. Is that looking like it's sort of straight? That looks okay. Alright. So we need to hook that up to electric and water. For now though. Right, we've got our water pipe. This is where it gets tricky because I placed all of these in so beautifully and then I don't know which one goes where. Right, let me get back up here again. Oh, I need to check on my my garden as well. So it's this one here. Okay. Probably this would do, I reckon, actually. And then all I'm gonna do is go around here. You can walk quite a way with the tool, which is really cool. And then I'm gonna want it to come out maybe at that point there, and then connect up to this. Oh yeah, I think that worked that time. Okay, and then we'll get the electricity tool. Okay, so where are my electrical lines? So we've got this coming down here and going there. Do I want to bring that under the floor? Probably. Let me see if I can string this all this distance. Yeah, I should be able to. Let me just get to a good point to affix that to. I can't have them crossing, unfortunately. But we can certainly run it along like this. So we've got a line now coming along here. If I... Alright, that's kind of glitched, isn't it? If I bring that to each of these poles, that will work for us quite nicely. And yeah, then I just need to come out there Can I... Yep, there we go. So I still have one of those lines connected, and I'll bring it out here alongside this water connection. And there we go. That should now be connected. Perfect. Okay, good. A little bit... Yeah, a little bit untidy, but it works. I'm not going to complain. No, I can't have that. Oh no. Alright, so that needs to move. So, we need to bring you down to the floor somewhere. Under here. Maybe to the corner? And then go under? And then connect it up to the group of wires that are there? Let's see if we can do that. Alright, so this is our connection. Yeah, okay. So maybe here. I need to hook it to there. That foundation. It just did it. And then connect it there. That should be good enough. Let me out. Let's see if that is indeed connected or not. Oh, hopefully it is. I don't want to have to take the floors up. That's working. Yeah, perfect. Okay. And now we just need to find somewhere to put the materials processor. We can reclaim the materials for the concrete furnace. Oh yeah, and let's salt our meats before I forget. Trying to keep that as fresh as possible, and the freezer topped up because we are using all these resources. Okay, that's good. I do need to eat, so we should do that. Oh my goodness. Neglecting my food. There we are, that's perfect. So, materials processor. Where are we going to put that? I would really like it under there if I can, but I don't see it working. Because it's a little too large. I mean, I could put it in front of the medicine bench. I can still access the medicine bench there, can't I? That's clipping into the stairs for sure. Let me pick up the medicine bench, maybe. Oh, there's a lot of stuff in there. And where would I put it? Wolf, really? Why are we getting so many wolves at our door? Do they like a particular type of food or something? I'm not sure. Alright, we should probably repair the door. I don't know how damaged it is, but let's make sure we don't lose... Oh, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Need a little bit of a hit there. This is all good. Yeah, that's all good. Right, lovely. Check our wind turbines. Yeah, they're all good. Okay, so put the hammer away. Water pipe I don't think we need. We don't need that for the moment. Let's cook this meat. No. Cook, max, craft. Let's grab our biofuel. This is not making any biofuel. Ah. We need some wood to put in there. Add to stacks. Let me grab some wood. I think I gathered some. Oh, I don't have a lot. Don't really have anything in there I want to use either. Yeah, I want these biofuel canisters filled back up again. Right, let me get back to what we're trying to do, which is somewhere to place this thing. Materials processor. It's going to be used with these cabinets an awful lot. So yeah, I'm thinking he is fine. We'll put it away from the medicine cabinet. We'll sort of stick it here on the corner. It's easy to access, easy to wire up, and then I can still get to the medicine bench at the back there. And we can grab the electric cable from there and drag that across. So number 6. And if I just grab... Shall we pull it through the floor and get it to come out here? I like that idea. Let's put a connection in. Ooh, maybe under there somewhere. Can I can have it running across the floor. It'll be fine. Can have that come to the bottom of the stairs there. It's a tripping hazard. We can even come to this point here. There we go. And we will just connect that in there. And then all we need to do is connect this. So I grab that from there. Why is there another wolf hanging around outside? Have we angered them somehow? What's going on? Alright, so we can pop that there, I reckon. Okay, let's get in here. Are you powered up? You need a connection. Alright, so you are not connected. Are you now connected? Idle. Yes, perfect. Okay. Weird sometimes, the connections. You have to redo them a couple of times. Have a look at our demand. Yeah, we're doing okay. Good. So this is the thing we need now to make composite. And where is that in the recipe here? Composite paste. Have I unlocked it? I have unlocked it. Carbon paste, gunpowder, poison paste, composite paste. Here we go. Platinum. Platinum or organic resin, silica and iron, or gold, organic resin, silica and iron. Now I actually have quite a decent amount of platinum. I'm kind of wondering, who would have thought? I'm kind of wondering, do I go for my platinum? And I think I might. Alright, so what else did I need? Composite paste. What was it here? I've got more platinum than I have gold, that's for sure. Right, so we need a couple of stacks of iron, silica, organic resin. Organic resin might be a problem. Do I have wood anywhere else? Let's grab a couple of stacks of iron. Pop all of that in there. And we just need some organic resin. Alright. So how much of this paste do we need in order to craft a solar panel? Because I think that might be to our benefit right now. Is it in tier 3? I think it might be. So much craft. I love the crafting in this game. I really enjoy it. Just trying to work out what's best to do first, what order. How to be the most efficient. Is it in here? I'm sure I can just search for it, but let's just see if I can find it. Let's try tier 4. Maybe it's tier 4. Solar. Am I missing you? Here we go. 16, I think. Oh no, hang on. Yep, 16 I think I need. Oh, I will need electronics as well. But I would love to work towards a solar panel. Yeah, I think that's right. Let's have a quick look in the journal. So solar... Flat solar panel. 18, sorry. 30 electronics. 18 composites. 60 glass. 10 screws. Yeah, okay. Fabricator or the manufacturer. 80, and that provides 6,000. And then we can start using the wind turbines out in the field then. Alright. Well, let's see how many we can make. We can make 50 because of the... of that. But let's do 18. Thanks. Oh, it's a good sound. I like the sound. Okay, so we are going to need a bunch of wood. And we can only make 2 electronics. And we're going to need, what, 30 was it? Or 60? So another bunch of wire. Oh, we're very close on the organic resin and the epoxy. So copper and gold we're going to need for sure. Do you need a water supply? No, you don't. So I can put these cables back in here. Do a quick sort. We've got all manner of things in here, by the way. Rewards for missions. We've got hunter feet armor. Ghillie feet armor. I don't know why they keep giving me the feet. Wayfarer head armor, which is desert exposure, which is really cool. I've got my old exosuit, my old backpack. We can destroy this furnace now. There's my composite paste. And now we should be able to drop that in there and be making our first composite. It's just really, really cool. We should harvest our garden before anything happens to the plants. So let me do that as well. Just before we really get going. So that is ready to go. That is... Oh, okay. And I'm going to remove the plant, which is X. And we've got mushrooms. And kiwi. That's so cool. And then our coconut. Look how much that's grown. I should have planted this in the centre, by the way. I will do. There we go. By the way, when you harvest coconut, you get wood. It's just really good. Oh my god, no. I left the door open. That was stupid. Alright, so what we got going on in here now? Let me just check everything. We're going to need the hammer. Put the bow back down here. Let's put the coal away. Oh, I could maybe... Ah, yeah. We'll top that up with some coal. We've got our stringy meat to salt. Salt foods. Put that in the freezer. Right, how are we doing for food? We do need to eat again. So we'll have some more saltwater fillets and some more stringy meat. There's another wolf there. Yikes. This is looking really good now. There's our 18 composite. So let's drop that down there. Oh, and we should put our food away as well. We might run out of space. Oh, I may just leave that in there. But we're doing well. I'm trying to build up stocks of everything here. And then we'll kind of see how it goes. Okay, this is good. I really wanted to get to the gold pick up all the gold, but I think I might need to leave that until the next episode. But we've achieved an awful lot. I'm gonna just turn that volume down just a touch because it's so loud. Quite a heavy storm, but not really damaging. We'll go and repair the wind turbines in a little while. I think I'm right in wanting to prioritise getting a solar panel done first because it will solve a lot of our electrical problems. We've got a certain amount of supply and demand to think of, and when we get into crafting the manufacturer that needs 3000 power to run, when we put down the foundry, which again needs 2000 to run, you can see that all these items that we're stacking on top of each other in this building, we're going to be really needing to bump up this demand a little, I think. I'm going to grab the biofuel out of there. I'll leave that in there for the moment. I've got 57 wood that I could make into a little bit of this organic resin, 34. So the limiting factor there is that stack of oxide. Let me top up the oxide in here. We should go and collect a little bit more of that, I reckon. There we go, perfect. Alright, let's make a stack of organic resin. Oh, look how much faster that is, I love it. That is night and day with what we've been enduring up until this point with the mortar and pestle. Now I don't need this anymore. I can reclaim the materials from this. There's everything that you can do in the mortar and pestle you can do in here, I believe. Although I really do like the way this thing looks. There seems to be 2, 4, 5 lines. 2, 4, 6, 7. Have a look. It's the same. There's actually more in here. Okay, I can get rid of this then. So let me pick this up. Lovely. And we've got our organic resin. Drop that away in here. So for the solar panel, just to recap, solar. We want the flat solar panel. We're going to want 60 glass, 8 carbon fibre. We've got the composite, 30 electronics. That's going to be the big hold up, I reckon. Yeah. Okay. And I think we've got the glass in here. No, we don't. So I need to get cooking some glass as well. So I can grab, I don't know, 4 stacks of this and get this going in here. Get some glass. And this should be pretty fast because we have water connected and the electrics connected as well. Anyway, I'm going to babysit that and get everything that I need. And believe me when I say that at the cave, we are here and we frequented a cave up here somewhere. I think it's kind of here somewhere. I'm not sure. I'll put down the beacons so that we know exactly where it is. In that cave, we have a electric gold mining drill with a biofuel generator connected. I'll replace the biofuel canister in the generator, pick up all the gold, run that back, and I'll get making the copper wire and the gold wire that I need in order to get those electronics done. And then we will get our very first solar panel made, get that hooked up on the roof, and then we can stop worrying about power, I reckon, for a good long while. But anyway, that was today's episode. Hope you enjoyed that. Thank you so much for joining me. Until next time, take care and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.